got some picks for your pick'em leagues. Picks for every NFL game. I'm in a CBS pick'em league. Only got 7 right last week. I missed Thursday. I would have got 8 because I was going to go with Detroit in the Thursday game, but I entered a late entry. So I only got 7 out of 16 games. Someone in my league did get 16 right. A few people got 15 right. A few people got 14 right. So I can't be playing around. You have to at least, when all the games are going on, you have to at least get 10 right. That's been my rule. If you're shooting for 10, you're gonna be okay. When they start having bye weeks and teams are missing weeks, 8 to 10, you still gotta get 8. You always gotta get at least 8, and you gotta get some 12s and some 14s and some 11s. So you're gonna have to be on your top of your game every week in these pick'em leagues. So let's get right into it. First game I'm looking at, Vikings and Eagles. Expect this game to be high scoring. Short week for both teams. Eagles favored by 7.5. We're going to take the Vikings plus 7.5. Packers at Falcons. Both teams are 1-0. Atlanta's a home dog, 1.5. We're going to take Falcons plus 1.5. Third game, Raiders at Bills. Raiders 1-0. Bills 0-1. Huge spread here. 9.5 favoring the Bills. I don't think they cover the 9.5, but I do think they win the game. We're going to take the Raiders plus 9.5. Huge early season game for the Bengals. Ravens at Bengals. They're a 3.5-point favorite at home. Bengals didn't look good last week. Mixon looked old. Burrow looked like he just wasn't ready to play because he hasn't played. This is his preseason. We're going to take the Ravens plus 3.5. Seahawks at Lions. Seahawks lost the game they thought they were going to win. Game that they should have won. Lions coming off a huge Thursday night win against Kansas City over a week ago. They're coming off a big rest. Teams usually do not lose coming off these big layoffs. But we're going to take the Seattle plus 5.5. Lions is a 5.5-point favorite at home. I think Seattle is really going to come to play. Lions will probably win the game, but we're going to take Seattle plus the 5.5. Colts at Texans. Colts is a 1.5-point favorite on the road. Not sure why. We're going to take the Texans plus 1.5. Chiefs at Jaguars. Jaguars is a 2.5-point home dog. Andy Reid never loses coming off a Thursday night to a Sunday game. We're taking the Chiefs minus 2.5 on the road. Looks like Kelsey may be back also. Bears at Buccaneers. Bears looked bad. Is Justin Fields the man? I don't know. We're going to see, right? Buccaneers look good with Baker Mayfield. We're going to take the Buccaneers minus 2.5 at home. Chargers at Titans. Both teams lost. Titans is a 3.5 home dog. We're going to take the Titans plus 3.5. I do not care if DeAndre Hopkins may not play. We're still taking the Titans plus 3.5. Giants at Cardinals. Giants look bad. No reason to talk about it. They just look bad. Cardinals actually look good. We're going to take the Cardinals plus 4.5 dog at home. Giants will probably win the game if they're a 4.5-point favorite. I do not think they cover. 49ers at Rams. Rams is an 8.5-point favorite on the road. This is a rivalry game. Don't get it twisted. Rams are going to play them hard. We're going to take the Rams plus 8.5 at home. Jets at Cowboys. Both teams are 1-0. Maybe the two best defenses in the league. I think we see that this Sunday on CBS at 3:25 Central Time. We're going to take the Jets plus 8.5. Cowboys win the game, though. Commanders at Broncos. Russ lost a tough one the other day. Tough loss. They're 3.5-point favorites in home. It's a tough pick for me. I think Washington will play better than they did. They played, Sam Howard didn't look good. But I'm going to go with the Broncos minus 3.5 at home. Dolphins at Patriots. Dolphins they're explosive. As long as Tua can stay healthy, man, they're gonna be able to put up some points on anybody. Patriots offense look bad. Where's Zappy? Come on, Bill. Matt Jones is not the best quarterback on that roster. Let Zappy play. Turn Zappy loose. Let him do his thing. We're going to take the Dolphins -2.5 on the road. Saints at Panthers. Saints are who we thought they were. Panthers are who I think they are. I think they made a bad choice at quarterback. You take a 5'11 quarterback who weighs $190. This is not Justin Fields. This is not Jalen Hurts. It's going to take some time for this thing to develop because he can't get out there and run the ball like those other quarterbacks. He will get hurt. We're going to take the Saints -3.5 on the road. And the last game we're looking at, Browns at Steelers. Browns are 2.5 favorites on the road. Get out of here with that, man. This is a rivalry, man. Get out of here with that road team favorite by 2.5 at Pittsburgh on a Monday night. And you think them boys ain't gonna be ready to play after how they looked last week? They looked unprepared last week, Coach Mike. What's it gonna be this week, sir? The Steelers looked unprepared. I'm betting on you, dog. I don't think it's gonna happen again. We're taking the Steelers +2.5 in home. So those are my picks. Go ahead and tail those picks, because I tell you, we're going to keep moving on up. Got 7 right last week. That's not good. I'm telling you right now, that's not good. You have to at least get 8. So, and when you have everybody playing, you got to get 10. So we'll see how we do this week. See if I continue. I'm not just going to give out bad picks. So this is a big week. So let's see how I do. See you on the next video.